Okej, zły guzik. Dobrze się zaczęło. Przy okazji przypomnijmy sobie, jaki był początek w ogóle gry. Może być to. I da się? Da się? Da się przekonać? Kiedy testujemy? Limity przedmiotu do rzucania zwiększamy, bo my tutaj... Można by go zrobić, bo on w sumie później znika.
In Transfiguration, I switched the writing ink with flobberworm mucus. I thought it to be funny, and it was. To me.
I was trapped on the grand staircase once. Every time I tried to step off, it moved again. Still haven't lived that down.
All I can say is,
I can find my notebook.
Hello again, Adelaide. Any word of your uncle?
Still nothing, I'm afraid. I'd be grateful for any help you could provide. As I mentioned, he'd planned to set up camp north of here. And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Confringo! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle.
Revelio.
Ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer. It's not that creepy out there.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then. Revelio.
Here I am. Charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
Revelio. If you're sure. Revelio. Revelio. Capulso. Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and... It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Lumos. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Revelio. What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominos's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominos learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominos described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominos that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominos. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominos and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominos trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominos understand. He'll change his mind.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Cabalso. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Yes. What do we have?
Hello, Hamora.
Revelio.
All of my siblings have finished with Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Hi, Ben. Not naming names, but some. My father said he used to hide his schoolwork.
Reparo. Lumos.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogwarts.
Got it. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Alohomora. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio!
If it's seeds I'm after, I'll always go for it.
Revelio! Alohomora! Revelio! Accio! Reparo! Accio! Levioso! Reparo! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Professor Anai has fascinating stories about growing up in Uganda. I wish she'd teach us how to do wandless magic like they do at Wagadu. But then she has a serious subject.
Well done indeed!
Got it.
Still up for that broom contest?
Of course. I'm just surprised you returned. Where was your courage hiding? A vanishing cabinet? Let's see what you've got.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Did it? Made it. Missed one. This is rather fun. This'll take some getting used to. Did it? Excellent. No success there.
Glad to see I'm still the reigning champion. But what say you? Want to try again?
Perhaps later. I have other things to do.
I hope one of those other things is practicing your flying.
There you are. The cross wants
Lumos.
Julius to beat.
Reparo. Glacius. Depulso. That's it.
Everyone in Upper Hogwarts.
There we go.
Oh, so tired.
Perhaps you're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours. Had enough? I'm just warming up.
Confringo! Glacial!
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before we leave here.
Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Defendo. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Another house token for the house chest. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Revelio.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever? How offensive.
Next. Fine, a genius. Happy now?
Levioso! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio! Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school. Here's gobstones. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Levioso! Lumos.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Capulso! Revelio! Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alohomora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Depulso. This place has seen better days.
So nice of you to stop by. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by. So nice of you to stop by.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. What you will regret coming in. You'll pay for that hideous
Protego!
I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau!
Confringo!
Yo!
Protego! Arrest on momentum. Defender!
Revelio.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist. I've seen worse. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio. Nothing to it. Lucky shot. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand! You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Come on, Leander. Oh.
Akio.
Akio. All in the wrist. Didn't think you were a match for me. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
How'd you do that? Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is. You're not cut out for it.
Well, you could have found a harder way to say it. But perhaps you're right. I'll let the others know you're good enough for them.
Glad you came.
Where they go?
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
He'll see it was a mistake.
Oh, I don't think anyone...
Revelio.
Ah, You seem tired. I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind. Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me sitting around someone's ear. Vegetation does not belong in battle. Vegetables in... No! Why can't I hit you?
Incendio.
Vicious plants! I know you're here somewhere.
Expelliarmus. Glaciers.
I hate wasting my time. I won't Dead.
Confringo.
How is this happening? You will suffer.
Protego.
Stop it! No!
Confringo. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. 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 that solves that.
The other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Defender!
Not quiet.
Repulsor! Protego!
You're like a club.
Confringo! Arresto momentum. Defender! Protego! Stupefy!
Do you find this
Depulsor! Revelio. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Brottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Revelio.
Pathetic!
Defendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Now, where did I...
Revelio.
Hello?
Protector! Night ride! Expulso!
Depulso. Defendo. Arresto momentum. Confring. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Avoiding our problems.
Incendio.
First year, did ya?
Descent.
Potato!
I'm embarrassed for you.
Potato! Not so tough now, are ya?
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Protego. Stupid one.
A lucky shot!
Stupid one.
Marvelous strike!
Potato!
Like a thriller!
Confringo.
Expulso! Yeah!
You're a slippery little...
Potato's proper feeble, that is!
Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Oh, watch the light go out.
Arresto momentum. Protego.
Feisty little foliage. I'd say a little pruning is in order.
Did I hurt you? Potato! Nice try!
Depulso. Confringo. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. That's at least one hawk clump. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Getting there. Just a few more hawk lumps to harvest. Revelio. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Defender, arrest the momentum. Confringo! Arrest them. Depulso! Arrest the momentum. Expelliarmus! Glacius! Descender! Protego! Confringo! Depulso! Defender! Arresto momentum! Confringo! Depulso! Defender! Arresto momentum! Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Protect! Confringo! Defender! Arresto momentum! Getting there. Just a few more hawk lumps to harvest. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or we'll do it together. Confringo! Defender! Protego! Confringo! Descender! Depart! Compulso! Confringo! Descender! Defender! Protego! Depulso! Descender! Confringo! Confringo! Descender! Depulso! Defender! Descender! Confringo! Protego! Descendo! Depulso! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! Confringo! Depulso! Descendo! Confringo! Defendo! Depulso! Descendo! Confringo! Defendo! Depulso! Descendo! Confringo! Defendo! Depulso! Descendo! Confringo! Should think they felt left alone. Revelio. Almost there. One more hawk lump to harvest. Depulso! That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Levioso, Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. This must be Sorona's box of letters. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back. Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Wish I had the courage of going to the...
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught... And not everyone...
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. Especially when it comes... To borrow a phrase...
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions he's brewed.